Hello friends, Jeff here from House of Heresy, and back once again with another pack cracking episode. Finally got the last of our Phyrexia All Will Be One bundle editions in, or the last of the pre-orders at least. This is part of that infamous Amazon, very delayed but very repriced batch, so I was actually able to get to take advantage of that, or I don't know if I really took advantage of it because they just did it, but yeah, it worked out for me, so not going to complain. So the last few that I'll have here on the channel were all part of that little adventure. Just took them like almost an extra few weeks to get here. So all right, so I think most people are very familiar with this product by now, but if you're not, just a quick recap, you do get a pack of lands, of the full art foil lands, and there's 4 of each of the basics in there. You also get a pack of the full, I guess the full art Phyrexian stylized lands. They're behind the Phyrexianized Phyrexian Arena that come in every bundle. I'm not going to open these up, but yeah, those come in there. You get 1 complete edition pack, which is what everybody's really after. This comes with 2 of each of the Oil Slick basic lands and then 2 Oil Slick mythics. And then you get 12 set boosters. So let's jump right in. These have treated us pretty well so far, not gonna lie. Looks like we'll be starting off with a list card. That's always cool. I don't believe there's any real rhyme or reason to like any distribution of the pack here, or of these packs, because we've seen some pretty wide variance both with my my packs and then just watching other people open them. So I don't think that there's like a certain amount of mythics or list cards or whatever. You just get what you get. So we got the Zenith Chronicler as our first rare, and our foil is Bring the Ending. And our list card is Shield of the Oversoul. So kind of cool. Not a card that I have ever personally seen before, but yeah. So one other thing to note, I haven't opened any personally, but watching other people, the actual set boxes, like if you went out and bought a set box of Phyrexia All Will Be One, I believe that those were printed in Japan, but these are not. These packs came out of the old US of A. That's why you get the ordering that you're seeing here. The Japanese ones tend to order their packs slightly differently. Now, I could be wrong on that. Hey, we got Kaito, very nice. He's a pretty solid rare. And Urbrask Anointer and a Might token. But that's just from my observations. I actually haven't seen too many set boxes being opened because most people have been prioritizing the collectors, like what you have seen on my channel here, at least for the content creators that I regularly watch, like Pack Opening Addict and Wildcat MTG. Got Monumental Corruption, so we should get a couple rares here. Usually, if you see the Commander rare, then you get 1 or 2 others from the set. We got Blade of Shared Souls, and then mine. Oh, that's actually a pretty nice foil. I mean, I know we get a bunch of them in the collector boxes, but we'll take a minor misstep and a non-token token. But yeah, like from those that I usually watch, we haven't seen too many of the set boxes being opened, but I believe that is the case. We've got another list card. You can always tell, especially when you're opening this way, if it has the actual Magic the Gathering card back, because the tokens do not. At least they haven't in this set. Okay. Alright, so we got a cool Phyrexianized land. And jumping into the last few cards here. No mythics so far. Our rare is Soulless Jailer. Kind of a nice graveyard hate card. Tamiyo's Logbook and the foil. And we got a rare, Emrad the Stormcleaver. So this is one of the Street Fighter redone cards. Couldn't tell you which one offhand. I do own them, I just don't remember what which ones they are. We'll put it over there with the list cards. So they did it because they did the same thing, for those that remember or don't remember. I believe starting in Streets of New Capenna, they did the same thing for the Stranger Things line, where they made a line of them that are more in tune with the Magic universe. Same exact card, just different name. Norn's Wellspring is our rare, and we got a Contagious Vorak and a Phyrexian Might token. Shows the tokens with the art cards. Sort those out later. So yeah, this set's been very good to us. The boxes overall seem like they've been, at least as random as they are, or the bundles, sorry, the bundles, as random as they've been, they seem like they've been better than worse. In terms of like what we've gotten. Phyrexian Arena, all right. Still a good card, even if there's a lot of copies of it floating around right now. Still worth a couple bucks, last time I checked at least. And a Rebel token. So I think we're a little over halfway through these set packs here. But yeah, we've definitely pulled some fire out of these. And the list slot in this set has some pretty good cards when you look at some of the mythics that are in there. We've seen cards like Old Gnawbone, Sword of Feast and Famine. Hey, another Kaito. Very cool. In there, I know we've pulled for the mythics, hey, Tablet of Completion, so 2 rare pack here. And a Bone Picker Scourge. Hey, Poison Counter. I'll take it. Yeah, we've pulled a decent number of mythics. I wouldn't say any of them are like stupid crazy, although I think in the first bundle, hey, that's cool. I don't think it's worth anything, but we got a signed, what is this, Phyrexian, is this the Obliterator? Yep, Phyrexian Obliterator. Very cool. We did pull a Soul of New Phyrexia in our first bundle, which actually wound up going in my 5-color Phyrexian tribal deck almost immediately, so that was a fun pickup there. Graz the Unstoppable Juggernaut in the showcase. That's cool. The Monumental Facade, so that's another 2 rare pack. And Ravenous Necrotitan with the Rebel token. So not really hitting the mythics so far in this bundle, which that definitely goes a long way to helping out in terms of like the value you get out of these, because while all the oil slicks are worth at least a little bit, the prices did come down quite a bit after release. Although some of them we saw almost or start to tick back up. Like, ooh, very nice. Got Tyvar Jubilant Brawler in the borderless foil. That's pretty cool. Nice little hit there. And then we got the Argentum Masticore. Got kind of distracted by the shiny there. And a Phyrexian Goblin token. Like, Elish Norn dipped down. The lowest I saw her was in the 80s, and then she fairly quickly, another list card here, fairly quickly bounced back up to, I think, around 100 or over 100. Now, granted, that's nowhere near where the pre-sale prices were, because I think she was up around like 250 or something like that, but still, generally speaking, the oil slicks are holding some degree of value. None of them are like have gone to zero. Hey, there's our first mythic, and it was about to be the one I was going to say that even Luca is worth a little bit in the oil slick. He's definitely one of the lower ones, but all right, well, not the mythic we're looking for. Hey, Priest of Norn, that's cool. Very on theme with the set. Yeah, so I think that in general, if you get at least some support out of these set packs, most of the bundles, if you got them at the pre-release like retail price, like around the $80 mark, you're generally going to do pretty well. Because honestly, that's a pretty good value for what you get out of these. Generally speaking, like obviously there's some not great bundles, and I think we're kind of looking at one right here. Hey, Minor Misstep and Sheoldred's Edict, for whatever reason, those tend to go together. Might Overseer, I think this was the white Jumpstart rare. And then we got Murex and a common Stinging Hive Master. So yeah, this box notwithstanding, I think generally, at least from what I've seen, and granted, I do stand by my belief that these are exceptionally random in terms of what you actually get in them, with no real distribution per box or anything like that, or bundle rather. But I do think that generally these are pretty good value if you got them at or around that price point. Hey, Unctis Grand Meditect. Now, considering that this is one of those Amazon ones that just the price got dumped, or cut in half essentially for some reason, then then we definitely, it doesn't matter. We're probably going to make out, because even pretty much all the Oil Slick basic lands are worth, I want to say like $3 to $5 range. And again, I haven't looked that closely at those prices recently, but I think that they're all worth at least something. So this Oil Slick pack alone is generally going to cover the cost of these bundles if you got like the really lucky Amazon discounted price. But all you need is a little bit of support from the set packs to generally do pretty well on the overall, if you got it on the regular retail price there. So these are the Oil Slick basic lands. They do look absolutely stunning. I'm sure most people have seen, especially if you're watching my channel, you've seen at least four videos before this. So I'm not going to belabor it too much, but they are textured, and then you get 2 of each. So you get the two plains, 2 islands. There should be 2 swamps. I have seen these out of order in some people's packs, like one plain winds up in the middle of the pack there. But and then for some reason, every single one of these, when they put them in, they put the forest before the mountains. Not really sure why. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but as long as they're there, that's all that matters. And they are simply gorgeous. Haven't decided a deck to put them in, but I do intend to use them at some point because they are just absolutely beautiful. Okay, and then we get to our 2 mythic Oil Slicks. They're all the Oil Slick non-basic lands are mythics, and I think there's a pool of like 24 or 25 of them. So you have a decent chance of getting some good stuff. First one is Phyrexia, Betrayal Sting. Very cool. I don't believe I've pulled her. I haven't pulled very many Phyrexcias in any format, but that's cool. Beautiful card. Yeah, they did such a nice job with these. And next one is Jace, the Perfected Mind. We got the Planeswalker pack here. So Jace isn't worth a ton, but and I don't think Vraska's worth a ton either. But still, I mean, all things considered, like this was probably a lower end bundle, and you still do pretty well. I will say that the set cards definitely let us down. We got the 1 mythic. I do think Luca gets kind of a bad rap. I actually enjoy playing him in my 5-color Phyrexian tribal deck, but I can understand why he's like not super excited, or people aren't super excited. And we only got a couple lists. We did get 1 rare, which was off the Street Fighter redesign there, or rebranding, repackaging. But the other 2 are actually ones that I don't have, so that part's cool. All right, everyone. Well, that is our 5th, I think our 5th bundle or complete edition. So hope everyone enjoyed that, as always. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please give us a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. We do have new content coming out 3 times a week right now. Tuesdays and Thursdays we do this, the pack cracking or box breaking. And then on Saturdays we do a deck tech video series where I pull one of my Commander decks off the shelf, break it apart, and just talk about it. And it's been a lot of fun. Definitely get lots of great feedback and comments, get people talking about how they run them, how they've seen them, get good suggestions. And yeah, so check that out. Got a new one coming out on Saturday of this week. So yeah, so thank you all, and throw some comments down there. How's everyone doing? Has everyone finally at least either gotten theirs or know that it's coming? Because I know, like, mine wasn't even scheduled to show up until next week, till like the 30th of March, and then it came in this week, of course, while I was out of town. But But it came in early, like a week early. So is everyone starting to see theirs, or is there still a backlog on the Amazon side if that's where you have it delivered? I will say that I also pre-ordered from Target, and theirs came in right away. And I was actually able to pick up a couple off the local Target shelf too, right after release there. So that was cool. So yeah, all right. Well, thanks everyone, and until next time.